I just realized something. We are about halfway through this segment, and we haven't done our halftime show. Yeah. Don't get that excited. It's just lights. If the Super Bowl taught me one thing, it's don't place $4 million on one single team. And it's also important to have a spectacular halftime show, because I thought we should have, because I thought Bruno Mars was amazing. Wasn't Bruno Mars amazing? He's still amazing. We should tell him in person. Come on out, Bruno. I know. I was like, they're going to freak out when they see he's here. I am so proud of you. I tweeted out immediately when you performed at the Super Bowl and told you how brilliant you were. You know, I've been a believer of yours since. You know, he debuted on this show 4 years ago, right? 4 years ago, this was your debut on television. I'm so proud of everything.
So young.
Little baby.
So fragile.
Such a little baby then. No, it's amazing what you've accomplished, and the fact that you performed, that has to be, we talked about this backstage a little bit, to perform at the Super Bowl. It was the largest audience, I think the most watched Super Bowl in history. It was like 115 million people.
Yeah.
That was...
Well, you know, it's because of performers like Beyonce and Madonna that the Super Bowl halftime show has become this big pop culture thing. So
yeah.
I don't know if I can take all the credit.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, you can take... They knew you were going to be the halftime show. You can take that credit. No, how long did you rehearse for that?
Months.
Yeah,
as soon as we got the call, I was thinking of ideas and you know, how are we going to pull this off? It's the biggest stage on earth.
And when you got the call, was there... like for a moment when you were like, I can't do that, or did you know you were going to do it?
No, it was like, how do you say no? No, I'm good.
Yeah.
It was just, you know, I know it was early. It's very early in my career. You know, I've only got 2 albums, so I don't have the, you know, like a legacy or anything like that. But it's just something that's like, you don't know, you know, tomorrow's not promised, Ellen. So I had to go for it.
And I'm glad you did. Well, yes, but you know, you may not have more than 2 albums, but you write hit after hit after hit. Every song that you write, everyone knows your music. Everyone sings along to your songs. You have beautiful, beautiful songs.
Thank you.
What I could not believe, and I didn't talk about this with you backstage, but it's hurtful because there were people that were saying, and I know you listened to some of this, which you should never listen to it, but the New York Times wrote an article saying that...
What'd they say?
Well, you know what they said, but they basically didn't think he was a star. They said he was not a star because that he's not in the tabloids and he doesn't have a fragrance. They said that he's not, that's what they said, that he was not ready and it was too big for him and he couldn't do it, and he pulled it off, I think, beyond what anybody...
I did. No, I did hear that, and I think that was by far the most disgusting thing I think I've heard. You know, not because it was taking a shot at me, but I was just thinking about aspiring young musicians who, you know, want to do this, and even hearing the thought of that you need a fragrance or something like that is you know what? I would like to make a little speech and talk to them about this. Can I? Can I do that?
Yes, please. I would love for you to address this.
I want to address this. But listen, I need your help. I need your help. When I'm done with my speech, if anyone can just cue up the Rocky anthem.
Oh, we have the Rocky anthem. I'm sure we have it. We'll find it. We'll
You
find
have
it.
that?
We'll find it.
Okay.
But let's hear your speech, because I think you should address it.
Listen, any young aspiring musicians out there, if music is what you want to do, if music is what you love and your passion, it doesn't take a fragrance. It's not about the tabloids. It's about you putting in the work, practicing every day, practicing your vocals, practicing your instrument, practicing songwriting. And hopefully one day you write the song, you know, the whole world wants to get down to. And I promise you, one day you're gonna have your moment to shine, and you're gonna have a lot of people saying that you can't do it, and you're not good enough, but I promise you, if you go out there and you sing, and you put your heart and soul into it, and you follow your dream, one day, you're gonna be sitting next to Ellen DeGeneres. You're gonna be sitting next to Ellen DeGeneres talking about how you broke records and rocked the Super Bowl!
You let's go!
Stand up!
Stand up! Stand up!
With that being said, I have a fragrance coming out this fall.
And it's okay if you do. Yeah, but first of all, it was brilliant also. He announced the tour the night of the Super Bowl, and his tour is almost completely sold out. There are so few tickets left, and if you've never seen this guy live, he is unbelievable to see live.
Come on down to a show.
Go to our website to win for your chance to win a pair of tickets to see Bruno on tour. And later in the show, Bruno is going to do one of those IFB things. I'm going to put something in his ear, and he's going to have to say whatever I tell him to say to this poor, unsuspecting nurse that's going to come look at his sore throat. So
Nice.
we're going to do that later in the show. We'll be back with Jessica Alba.